Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we explore the wonders of the natural world and the impact of human activities on our planet. We are starting with a tale that is both disturbing and thought-provoking. Imagine a vast expanse of ocean teeming with marine life, and then picture a massive oil slick spreading across the water, threatening to destroy everything in its path. This is what's happening near the coast of Oman, where an alleged Russian Shadow Fleet tanker has been leaking oil for over a month. The ship, which was rocked by explosions, has been stranded near the Al-Qabliya Island Nature Reserve, and satellite imagery has confirmed that the oil slick is spreading across hundreds of square kilometers. This is not just an environmental disaster, it's also a stark reminder of the risks associated with the use of old, poorly maintained ships to transport oil. The Russian Shadow Fleet, which was built up in response to Western sanctions, is a ghost fleet of old ships with opaque ownership. And experts have warned that these vessels are more prone to accidents and oil spills. The consequences of such incidents can be devastating, not just for the local ecosystem, but also for the global environment. As we consider the impact of human activities on our planet, it's essential to recognize the importance of responsible and sustainable practices in industries like shipping and energy production. We must prioritize the health of our oceans and the well-being of the creatures that call them home. The situation in Oman is a stark reminder of the need for vigilance and action to protect our natural world. As we continue to explore the stories of Nature Walk, we'll be delving into more topics like this, examining the complex relationships between humans and the environment. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk, where we're exploring the wonders of the natural world and the challenges it faces. A 7.6-meter blue whale calf washed ashore, sending shockwaves through the community and prompting a swift response from local authorities and conservationists. As we delve into this story, let's set the context. Whale strandings are rare along the Maharashtra coast, making this incident all the more extraordinary. According to experts, each stranding event is a unique and unpredictable occurrence, requiring rapid mobilization of resources and expertise. The blue whale, being a Schedule I species in India, receives the highest level of protection, which means that every effort is made to handle the situation with care and respect. Now let's join Shaunak Modi, director of the Coastal Conservation Foundation, as he recounts the events of that fateful morning. I received a call from a lifeguard around 9 a.m., informing me about the stranded whale calf. By the time I arrived at the site, the young cetacean had suffered severe injuries from crashing against exposed rocks. Despite the best efforts of the responders, the whale calf unfortunately succumbed to its injuries. But what happens to the dead whale? This is where the story takes an interesting turn. Under Indian law, a Schedule I species like the blue whale requires a cremation. However, as Modi points out, if you try to burn a whale, it will keep burning for days, if not weeks, because of the oil content. Therefore, the decision was made to bury the calf on a Mumbai beach, following a necropsy and collection of tissue samples by veterinarians. As we reflect on this event, it's clear that there are many unanswered questions. What caused the whale calf to become separated from its mother? How can we better prepare for such incidents in the future? The experts agree that there are systematic hurdles in understanding the cause of death, including a shortage of skilled professionals who can conduct necropsies. As we conclude this segment of Nature Walk, we're reminded of the complexities and challenges of conservation in the real world. It's a story that highlights the importance of collaboration, quick thinking, and respect for the natural world. Welcome back to Nature Walk today. We've been exploring the wonders of the natural world, from the tiniest microorganisms to the mightiest landscapes. But as we conclude our journey, I want to take a moment to talk about a critical issue that affects us all: the protection of endangered species. You may have heard about the Trump administration's recent redefinition of the term harm under the Endangered Species Act. This change has far-reaching implications for the conservation of many iconic species, including the black-footed ferret, the northern spotted owl, and the red cockaded woodpecker. These animals, and hundreds of others like them, rely on specific habitats to survive. But with the new rule in place, landowners and developers will no longer be prohibited from destroying or degrading these habitats, even if it means pushing the species closer to extinction. The consequences of this policy shift are dire. Without protected habitats, many species will struggle to find food, shelter, and mates, leading to a decline in their populations and potentially even extinction. It's a devastating prospect, especially considering the crucial role that these species play in maintaining healthy ecosystems. But it's not just the animals themselves that will suffer. The loss of biodiversity has far-reaching consequences for human communities as well, from decreased air and water quality to reduced opportunities for outdoor recreation and ecotourism. So what can we do about it? First and foremost, we must raise our voices in opposition to this policy change. We must demand that our leaders prioritize the protection of endangered species and the habitats they depend on. We can also support organizations working tirelessly to conserve and restore natural habitats and make conscious choices in our daily lives to reduce our impact on the environment. As we close out today's Nature Walk, I want to leave you with a sense of hope and urgency. While the challenges facing our planet are significant, there is still time to make a difference. By working together and advocating for the protection of our natural world, we can ensure that future generations inherit a thriving, vibrant planet teeming with life. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.